Hello, and thanks so much for joining me here today. My name's Adam Fiala, and you're on the Collector Collective. Today we're continuing on with our focus on Mezco, focus on Living Dead Dolls series. We have been celebrating the upcoming Halloween festivities by bringing you daily videos with our current range of collectibles that have been released recently by two of our favourite collectible companies, which is Mezco and Funko. Most specifically, Living Dead Dolls from the Mezco range and pop vinyls that are Halloween themed. So they've been dropping daily along with a lot of other collectible stuff. I am doing a couple of different focuses on for my videos and playlists. So make sure you're hitting like and subscribe if you're interested in all things collectible. But today we are getting straight into LDD, or Living Dead Doll presents the Addams Family. There are so far 4 announced for this. Today, of course, we've got Morticia and Gomez, not yet created. We do have, or not yet released, we've got Uncle Fester and Cousin It coming soon, which I can't wait to see. I mean, I will be getting the whole lot, that's for sure. But to begin with, these guys have started with Morticia and Gomez. Now, they're packaged beautifully together in your very typical Living Dead Doll presents packaging styles. As you can see, they're packaged together. Addams Family up the top, LDD presents above that. On the side, there is quite a cute series of photos, so I'll show them over here. Now we've got Gomez obviously approaching Morticia in a very loving kind of way. You can see the back of his head. They're obviously in one of their romantic entrances with one another. And then down the bottom, it's just a regular portrait of Gomez. Then you flip it around, and we've got the regular portrait of Morticia, and then below you can see Morticia is approaching Gomez in that one, which I love. And then a big, beautiful family-style portrait for the two of them. There's a little write-up on the back, which I'll quickly get into before we start the unboxing. Think your family is weird. LDD presents the Addams Family, the kookiest family on the block, who redefine what it means to be a good neighbour. Riddled with explosive energy, Gomez is a devoted husband who lives to lavish his wife. Maybe that could be lavish on his wife, lives to lavish his wife. Yeah, that sounds alright. But so true. One of the greatest things about the Addams Family is this couple's relationship. I mean, that is true relationship goals. Gomez is suave and sophisticated, outfitted in a pinstripe suit. Morticia is the cool, calm, and collected centre of the Addams Family and is the perfect counterpart to her hot-headed husband. Morticia is bewitching, working a gown with octopus-like tendrils at the hem. There we go. Mezco toys by collectors for collectors. That is my favourite philosophy. What I'm doing is by collectors for collectors. The bottom of the box, of course, is dated. It's got, Metro Golden and Maya pictures, Braun Creative, MG1, LLC, whatever. Addams Family is trademark of T. and Charles Addams Foundation. 2001 Metro Goldwyn Mayer Studios Inc. All rights reserved. So there we go. I always love that the bottom of the box is dated with when a item has been created, especially I think it just helps to let us know what year they were created, and it helps with the collectability of an item as opposed to having to check checklists and so on online. So without any further ado, let's get these two out of their box. So I am just going to sew those out. Now, hopefully with Billy, or like with Billy in my previous video, these guys aren't tied down. No. So, once we have them removed from their box, you can see, I mean, I could have taken him out and fixed up that issue with his hair from the packaging, but I didn't bother. I thought, you know, for prosperity's sake, the very first time they'll be taken out will be in this video. So we've got them both here, and they aren't tied down. They'll be very easy to open. They've been well encased in what we've come to expect now from Mezco and the Living Dead Doll range, which aren't the mega scale figures. If we make a review, there we go. So, who do we get out first? Now, there was a lot of room up top in their box. I don't think that was completely necessary. It didn't make it harder to film them. Let's just grab out each of them. So, first off, we have, of course, Gomez Addams, and then we have Morticia now. Let's see. So just get them out and side by side. So instantly I am engaged with what they're both wearing. Of course, it is traditional, normal for the characters. I just want to see if I can fix this hair issue now. It's potentially going to take, well, I mean, it's doll's hair, so you can use gel or glue, and I'll be able to get that out. That's just a bit of a shame. That's my one personally, but I mean, again, I'm just going to glue that back. So let's have a look. I mean, I think he is the most pigmented Living Dead doll ever. I mean, he's got quite a healthy tan, which is, I suppose, more to the character. And of course, Morticia there is ghostly white. I mean, you know, with these dolls, there's not a huge amount of articulation, but there is a lot of detail. As you can see, the pinstripe printing is just about perfect. His little dress shoes and socks, they're all separate pieces. I mean, of course, sometimes, or we'll probably find that his body outfit is a onesie, but the fact that he's got socks on and everything, when we open this, yeah, so it is just the one piece that he has, of course, which I think is a very clever way of doing it. I mean, they used to make all their clothes as separate pieces. I think that this is probably a better way to do it, a bit easier way to keep the pieces together and the doll intact. He's got a little dagger, cross-style dagger on his tie, which actually isn't shown on the box, so maybe that was done afterwards. His trademark mole or beauty spot, whatever you'd like to call it. Although his eyes are quite peaked. I mean, they could have maybe given him a little bit more of an iris, but you know, I'm not mad at it. I love these Living Dead dolls. I mean, I really, there's only 4 points of articulation in the smaller dolls, or 5: neck, arms, and legs. So, you know, they used to look quite effective altogether from their series as they came, all in a seated position. Now, Morticia, first proper look at her face on. Now, her arms have these black protective sleeves on them. Now, I think that's a really good idea, because sometimes you find that the dye runs in the Living Dead doll's clothing and can stain the actual doll. Now, it looks as though her dress is actually lined with white. I was just trying to check to see if there was any stains from the material. So the gown itself has actually got a lot of great detail. I mean, of course, the tendrils they used on the box. Exactly what you expect. Now she's got little old school boots on. Now they've been using this boot design on a lot of Living Dead dolls over the years. Like I've got a nun and things, but you can also see that this whole interior of this dress is lined, making it just to show the type of quality that they've put into making this doll. I mean, fully rooted hair, the both of them. Morticia's hair always kind of reminded me maybe a bit of, just a straight, long Cher moment. I'll be able to fix that up. I mean, just takes a bit of boiling water and stuff. The hair is quite layered and textured. I was actually expecting something a bit more like what we got from Sweet Tooth here the other day. So Sweet Tooth, obviously just all one length, straight hair, different colours. That's actually exactly what I thought would have, well, I mean in black, but that's exactly what I thought would have suited Morticia perfectly. But it looks as though they went in a different direction. Why they would have done that, I don't know. But am I mad at it? No, I'm not. So that was a short and easy one. I mean, of course, the Addams family has been around for over 50 years. They have started as a comic strip of just your weird yet extremely friendly and hospitable neighbours who had an interest and a focus on the macabre. And I guess we, if we didn't have an interest and focus on the macabre, we wouldn't have found them so entertaining, and we wouldn't have been finding the Living Dead dolls so entertaining nowadays as well. And Living Dead dolls, as I said the other day, they have quite a rich history, starting back in 1998, but officially partnered with Mezco in 2000, launching Series 1 in 2001. There's been a few animated TV shows and series. They were, I think they crossed over with Scooby-Doo from time to time. Or they may have been made by Hanna-Barbera back in the day, I'm not too sure. But then, of course, there was a CGI animated film from 2020, which everyone loved, which was spot on. These dolls are spot on. Again, Living Dead Dolls put a lot of time and care into creating their LDD Presents range, and these two are no different. Now, as I said, it is couples goals for everyone. But again, they're just fantastic. The detailing, the clothing, everything. It's just wow. Like, good job, Mezco. If they couldn't have done better as far as I'm concerned. And we've got a few more to get through over the coming week for my focus on Halloween, focus on Mezco, and focus on Funko Pop, as well as also doing my focus on Pokemon cards as well. So, I mean, I got a lot going on. I'm really enjoying working on this channel, but I think that would be about it for me here today. So thanks so much for joining me again. I've really enjoyed having you. I can't wait to see you all again next time. So till then, keep collecting, and I'll see you soon. Bye.